This is it, guys. This is the big one. The final of the Gfinity Spring Masters. Are you ready for this?
As ready as you can be. I mean, after seeing the two players play the semi-finals, God, what a game we're in store for.
We're all debating who's going to win. It's impossible to tell between the two. The most interesting kind of first battle, if you like, is the one that happens before we kick off, which is the picking of the teams, because they had 7 teams for only 6 games, so there's always one spare. And the options were, Spencer had the option between Portugal and Barcelona. Ferperry had the option between Bayern Munich and Argentina. Most of us thought it was going to be Barca versus Argentina because the guys play quite quick, passing football. Messi's quite tricky in both teams. They've actually ignored that completely, and they've gone Portugal versus Bayern Munich.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, especially Ferperry. Because as you say, we're so used to playing that fast attacking style of football, and obviously that would suit Argentina with like Aguero and Messi, Di Maria, and so on.
Yeah. And
even Spencer, I thought he would have gone Barca because we like to see him play between that front three, and in that front three he'd have Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. So it's a shock, but you know. Both of them obviously feel like
they've got their reasons.
Yeah.
They've got their reasons, and let's not forget there've been choices throughout the tournament that people have made that we've thought wasn't the best, and they've showed us they know more. So we'll see what happens. We're kicking off here. The first leg is a 2-legged final, as all the games have been throughout the tournament. Aggregate score, if it's level after the 2 games, we'll go to a third match. Let's remember what's up for grabs here, guys. $4,000 to the winner, $2,000 to the runner-up. So it's a $2,000 difference in winning and losing here, apart from obviously the various accolades in the community that goes with it as well. It'll be a great opportunity for Spencer to win his first ever LAN event. Smashed it, got to the final. Both of them have done well. Bosingwa has gone through. What is he doing there? What a clearance off the line from Bayern Munich.
He's still there.
And if you forget, my gosh, if you're forgetting who's who, Portugal is Spencer. Yeah, Ferperry, the Spaniard, he's playing as Bayern Munich. What a start!
Big
Why
chance.
Did Bosingwa get up
chance. Where's he playing in? Because
I don't know.
That was such a big chance. Ronaldo's in.
Here we go. It's a great start here from Spencer.
I told you, they're both so attacking. We were going to get some good goals in this game.
You did predict Spencer would win this battle, though, didn't you?
Yeah, because I just think if you play a fast pace, it does suit him, because that's how he's always played. But at the same time, as we've seen in the past, that Ferperry, he can adapt his style of play. So we'll have to see how it goes.
We would expect goals based on the fact that across the last 2 rounds, quarter-final and semi-final, Ferperry has scored 16 goals. 8 goals in both his rounds. Spencer scored 6, which is still decent.
Yeah.
And obviously, who you're up against and what teams you're using has a big bearing on that. But with those stats in mind, we're probably going to get a 0-0. Knowing that, it's going to be a couple of 0-0s. It's going to go to penalties. I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, Spencer started so well in this game. He's already had a really good opportunity, and he's throwing some school moves out there with Ronaldo, looking comfortable. So, yeah. Obviously, he would have wanted to have scored that chance, but other than that, he couldn't have hoped for a better start.
Have a watch, guys. It's almost like you're watching on fast forward with these guys.
Yeah.
They're passing the one-touch moves, particularly Spencer, in the kind of final third of the pitch. He passes it so quickly. Could be a goal here. Oh, the keeper had to do well, and he did. Patricio in goal for Portugal. Last time we saw Portugal play, it wasn't Patricio that got the nod in goal. It was someone else. So interesting choice to go with him. But particularly the Portuguese and Spencer's team. When he gets into attacking third, just watch how quickly the ball moves. One-touch passing, and Bayern Munich and Ferperry is no slow coach.
Oh no, they both attack with such pace. It leaves. They're just going to be leaving each other.
Oh, that's great, Ribery! What a tackle from Pepe. Going to the ground in the box is always a risk.
Yeah, lively start.
What a start! No goals yet, but we've had everything but. Here we go. Ball's coming into the box. No header attempts from Schweinsteiger. Lays off to Alaba. Alaba to Rode. No, he couldn't get the pass inside. Alves comes away with it.
When the ball falls to Ferperry around the edge of the box, you just know he's not going to shoot. So each time he's just kind of looking to block a future pass rather than getting in his way.
What must you be thinking? Obviously, on one hand, Spencer's going to be super confident. He's done really well. He's always been a good player online, as you said. Won lots of online tournaments. And, his first LAN event's gone so well so far. But what must you be thinking when you see your opponent putting 8 goals past TAS, 8 goals past Ovi, 16 goals in 2 rounds? It's an indescribable amount of goals. You'd not expect that. No one could have predicted it.
No, you just got to be thinking to yourself, right, that, he's not doing it against me. I know I'm better than that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm going to play my game. And if I play to the ability that I know I've got, then I'm going to be okay. Both of them will be thinking that, though. Both of them know they can win it. they're in the final. They've got an even chance.
There's a ball.
He's in.
Nani's going to get that.
He did.
Neuer.
He did so well to predict that. That's why the keeper was already so far off his line.
Yeah, he's quick.
If he hadn't have started bringing the keeper out when he did, he would have got to that.
Ribéry for Bayern Munich to Rode. It's a poor pass from Rode. He's got it back though. Müller to Robben. Robben inside to Lewandowski. He's going to go back to Robben. He's going to try it. Robben's going to get there. What a save again from Patricio. He's been every bit as good as Neuer so far.
Yeah.
Still 0-0, half an hour in. Don't forget, this is the first leg. We've still got the whole of this game and a second game to define our winner of the $4,000 and the accolade of being the champion of the Gfinity Spring Masters.
Yeah, they both had good chance each now. Bad touch. Yeah. Wanted him to take that in his stride rather than it bouncing off his heel, obviously. Ferperry's starting to grow into it a bit more now. Spencer obviously had the better start. He looks like he's forcing it a little.
Oh, he's giving it away. That's a risky pass there. Okay, Robben. We know what he can do. That's not the best touch. Good sliding tackle. Haven't seen a lot of sliding tackles in sort of these games over the weekend. Obviously, it's a bit of a risk to dive in like that, but Spencer's already done 2 really strong ones. Yeah,
I think he's bringing that in from Ultimate Team, to be honest. So now he started off playing Ultimate Team, and as you probably well know, when a lot of people in Ultimate Team, they just rush at you and slide and out. Yeah. So he's kind of bringing that in from Ultimate Team, I think. It's
a great ball. Robben's going to... it's another good tackle. Risk of giving away a penalty there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get a penalty for that then.
Those over-the-top through balls seem to be a real part of Ferperry's
is it going to be in?
Ronaldo's in. Ronaldo's in. Is he going a bit wide? That's fabulous. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, we've got a goal for the UK boy. Spencer is 1-0 up. What do you think about that?
That was a really good finish. Again, he was composed like he has been in the past. A lot of people would have just hit that with full power at the near post and hope for the best, or even across the keeper, but he used a little body frame to work a better angle for himself, and he worked out well.
We haven't seen Ferperry go down in a while, have we? If ever. I'm not sure if he's been chasing the lead yet.
I don't think he has.
So we need to see how he responds to it, don't we? Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean, we said the same with Tass. We hadn't seen him go behind, and when he did, I wouldn't say he crumbled because Ferperry is just so good in attack, but
it didn't go well.
No.
Here is Portugal on the ball now.
And the most important thing after you score is not conceding, because that happens quite a lot on this. Like, just after you score, you instantly concede. So, he's in again. It's a free kick, surely.
Is that just outside the box?
Yeah, it's a free kick.
Just outside the box there. Okay, is this scoreable? Is it too near?
Yeah.
Nani!
Yeah.
Nani, no Ronaldo on that.
Well, Ronaldo's free kick accuracy isn't that great because it's 79, but I was expecting a layoff.
Yeah, because it's quite close, that one. Quite hard to get up and down.
Yeah, or even just curl it around the keeper, but he just went straight for a looping shot, which was obviously the wrong choice in that. But, yeah, as I've said, I think the fast-paced play so far that we've seen is definitely benefiting Spencer. And
your prediction was spot on so far. And it's interesting as well because he actually stopped Ferperry having a single shot in that half.
Yeah, didn't even have a shot?
No shot for Ferperry. 3 for Spencer, 2 on target. That's according to FIFA. Yeah. Sometimes the FIFA stats are a little bit wrong by 1 or 2, but either way.
Yeah, we know Ferkie's been in some good positions and so on. Maybe the keeper's just got there ahead of him.
Yeah.
But it's 1-0, but it hasn't exactly been all Spencer. They've both had some. They've both been in good positions, and again we've seen it from the other players. Ferkie knows the game's not going in his favour, so he's looking to change his custom tactics to try and swing it back.
Okay, we're going to start the second half of this first leg here. Spencer with a 1-0 advantage currently. As things stand, he is going to be a champion in his first ever LAN event, taking home 4,000. Oh my word, he's hit it from distance there.
Yeah, he wanted him to hit that on his strong foot. I mean, it was Nani and he, for some reason, struck it on his left. But again, that's a common goal on this game now on FIFA 15. A lot of long ranges, they just seem to dip in.
Quaresma to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's a ball on him. It's a good interception. Had to be done. Quaresma again for Portugal. Looking for a pass to Nani. It's a good interception again. Well done there from Ferperry. Can he create a chance here? Robben with the ball on the right. He's going to go at him. He's going to run at him. He's going to come inside now. Looking for a pass. Where's he going to play it? Is he going to hold on to it? He's done well, but he's a little bit too long there. Ronaldo gets it, and now there's a chance for Spencer to go on the counter. Nani and Ronaldo up top. Ronaldo's got the pace to get that. Boateng is not an easy counterpart, but he's going to get it in here. Ronaldo,
it's going to be 2-0. Oh, wow.
What a goal from Spencer. This guy, well, I mean, if you've been watching the semi-finals and the quarter-finals, you'll know Spencer's good, but you'd also think Ferperry was a goal machine, and he hasn't got a single shot yet.
I knew for a fact the fast-paced play would benefit him. I've seen him do it before. If you play to his the same pace that he plays at, he's just going to absolutely destroy you. And to be fair, at the start of this second half, I thought that Ferky had realised that, and he just looked to slow the play down a little bit, but he's so good and composed when he's in those sort of positions. He doesn't shoot when he doesn't need to. He'll
could have a third. Nani!
He's
gone
it.
for the chip. We've seen Ferperry do that a couple of times.
He's gone for the Sean Allen.
Spencer doing it against him. What a game. What a start for Spencer. Overhead kick attempt from Pepe.
See, this is just, it's going for, everything is going for Spencer. He's playing at his own pace, and he just looks comfortable with every single attack. He doesn't even look like he's getting pressured in defence that much. I mean, Ferky really needs to sort this out. He needs to change it before he concedes another.
Yeah, incredible performance from Spencer so far. I mean, the chances of him keeping a clean sheet in both games can't be high. Based on the fact that Spencer hasn't kept many clean sheets at all.
It depends, because he's going to be in, is he?
And Ferperry's a goal machine. But like you say, it's all about game styles. It shows you at this high level how much particular preferences and styles of play can change the result. It's crazy.
Well, the majority of players in this, the majority of top competitive players will tend to play a bit slow. For example, he played Ovi in his group. Ovi plays slow, and because I don't think Ovi lost too much to him, but because he played a slow style of play and he didn't let Spencer play to the pace he wanted to, the score was relatively low. The exact same with Brian. Brian didn't let him play to the pace that he wanted to, and
thought we were going to see our first
again,
shot.
that was why that was such a low-scoring game. The same with Bruce. No one's let him play to the pace that he wants to. But in this game, I knew after seeing the semi-final with Tass and Ferperry that it was going to be a pace that suited him, and he's absolutely ripped him apart.
What must be going through your head if you're Ferperry right now? You're on top of the world, scoring 16 goals in 2 rounds of FIFA, and now you come up against a guy who's not even letting you shoot. Like it just must not be making sense to him.
But it is. We saw it with Tass. When he went behind,
could have a shot here. Thomas Müller. It's a foul against the Portuguese defender, if anything. I mean, that's the sort of chance in former games when he wasn't down, we were seeing him take that down, pass to someone else, create a goal out of nothing, bang, done.
Yeah. Well, the first goal is always important because it then determines how you can play for the rest of the game.
Great football, Lewandowski!
Wow.
No, Patricio!
What is a keeper doing?
What an error there. I mean, he's not a recognised keeper. He's not a massive keeper in the game like, Neuer, for instance, on the buy-in goal. Oh, my word! Spencer trying to reduce it straight away, but it is 2-1.
Yeah,
Ferperry's back in this game.
He's going to be really annoyed with that. The keeper should have saved that. He's straight at him.
Very annoying.
Not straight at him, but he got his hands to it. So
Ferperry's done really well to create the chance for himself. But you have to say, yet again, we've said this time and time again this weekend, Spencer has had one shot against him and conceded it. He's either so good at defending that he only allows shots to go in, or he's really good up to a point, and then he allows them to get in positions that are easy to score. I don't know if there's a pattern there or not. All I know is that he seems to concede a lot of goals for the amount of shots he concedes, if that makes sense.
I think he's just a bit unlucky, to be honest, but he needs to be careful here that he doesn't let Ferperry build any sort of momentum. I know a lot of people think there's momentum in the game, but in my opinion it's all psychological, and he doesn't want to let Ferperry here start building any plays and obviously using that first goal as a building block to get back into the game.
Bernat to Lewandowski for Bayern Munich. Back to Bernat, back to Goetze. Goetze to Robben. Robben inside to Bernat. Bernat to Lewandowski. He's not connected with the pass, but Muller's picked it up. Muller to Bernat. Bernat spreading passes all over the shop. Ribéry into the box. He's gone for it! Wow, that would have been the tightest one we'd seen in terms of angles. Yeah. Still 2-1 though. 8 minutes left. Great final we've got here. Don't forget it's just the first leg. We've got a whole second leg to come. So right now, the way it's kind of situationed, it's no one's out of it. No one's out of it. Spencer's just got the slight upper hand. That's all.
Oh, nice.
Ronaldo for Spencer.
Yeah, his attacks
out on that left-hand side.
His attacks have slowed down slightly, but I thought that was got a free kick.
Scoreable from here? Too far out? 35 yards.
It's possible.
He's not going to shoot. He's going to lay it in. Hello, Nani!
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, nicely worked.
Lethal. absolutely lethal from Spencer. Ferperry is going to need those 8 goals. But it looks at things. Is he going to get them though? Still only got 1 right now.
Well, we knew it was going to be a high scoring final, but 3-1 in the first game.
Spencer's already, and you were saying you were predicting that Spencer was going to come into his own in this final based on the fact that he's going to be allowed to play the way he likes to. He's already scored as many goals as he did across both the quarter-final and semi-final 2 legs in 3. Yeah. So he's been unlocked in some way, hasn't he?
Yeah, but again, you just have you have to try and look at who you're playing and kind of analyse your opponents. And I don't know whether Ferkie's kind of underestimating.
Oh, Quaresma. That ball was on there to Nani.
Yeah, I don't know whether Ferkie's underestimating him at all or anything, or whether he just doesn't know how good Spencer can be in attack and how fast he can attack. Because surely if he knew that, he would have changed his play style and tried to play a bit slower. Or he's just thought, you know what, my style's working for me, so it's going to work better for me than his is going to work for him. So
Whistle's going to go any minute on this first leg. Spencer will be very happy with his performance here. Ferperry will be asking himself questions about what exactly has gone wrong, because he's dominated his last few matches so convincingly. But there is another 90 minutes to play. And what do you think Ferperry would do? If you were Ferperry's coach, the whistle goes there. What are you going to say to him? What can he do? Slow the game down? Does he need to speed it up to play to his strengths in order to get the goals?
Well, you can't exactly say to him slow the game down because he needs to come from behind. And
exactly.
Yeah, that's why the first goal is always important in a game like this, because obviously now Spencer's got the first goal. He can keep playing the way he wants to, but Ferkie needs to come back into the game. So to say to slow the game down, I wouldn't really say that's going to work for him. A more attacking formation, which is exactly what he's doing, could be a good start, but he's just going to have to show us now some of the attacking football that we've seen in the past 2 games.
This is the first time we've seen Ferperry move away from that 4-2-2 formation since the first time we saw him on stream. He's been playing that convincingly, consistently throughout, and he's now looking to change it up a little bit against Spencer's 4-3-2 formation, which is doing so well for him. He's looking at changing his keeper because he wasn't happy with what Patricio did there, and it wasn't great. That he did quite well in the start. Patricio, but the goal he did let in was a bit of a clanger, straight at him, through his hands. Beto is the other option for him. He's looking at potentially using a 6'3". Patricio is. It was Lopez. That was the keeper that we saw used by someone else. I can't remember who it was, but
might have been Tass.
It might have been Tass as Portugal. Yeah, I can't remember.
Vince was Brazil. I'm not sure.
So it was. Lopez is the guy that Spencer's gone with actually, so he's going to go with him in there. Whether it will be a decision that has any bearing on the end result, we don't know. He's keeping the 4-3-1-2 formation. What formation is Ferperry moving to?
That's like a 4-3-3, but like one of the more advanced ones.
That's like a custom one in some because he's moved some. That's the first time we've seen real custom positioning.
No, it's. I'm being told it's not. It does look a bit strange with the positioning in there, but but
he's not moved their little circles around.
But it's definitely the more possibly the most attacking 4-3-3 formation that's on there. Like you get a few where there's like 2 centre defensive mids, 1 attacking mid, and obviously then the right winger, striker, and left winger. But I think that's the most attacking. He knows he needs to pull something out the bag now. If he attacks like he did against Tass and Ovi, then he can easily get back into it. But at the same time, he's got to stop Spencer from scoring as well and playing at the pace that he wants to.
I just wonder, those 16 goals that he put away in those 2 rounds were all done in 4-2-2.
Yeah.
He's got that confidence. He knows exactly what moves to make. He's moved away from that now.
Yeah.
He's got to try and do it a different way, but we'll see. I mean, he's more than capable. We know this.
Yeah, like it's just certain styles like counter others. I mean, I think if Tass was to have got to the final, his style would have just completely thrown Spencer's out the window, which is why I called it halfway through that game.
Robben gets the ball here for Bayern Munich. Tackled by Moutinho for Portugal. Quaresma to Nani. Nani's going to look to play to Ronaldo at some point, I'm sure, but he goes to Thiago first. Thiago back to Nani. Nani over for Ronaldo. He's just not moved in the right direction. Neuer picks it up. Okay, so just to remind you, the score in this second leg of the final is 3-1 to Spencer. As things stand, he's taking home $4,000 in prize money, and if it stays like this and Ferperry finishes second, he'll take home $2,000. Nani making his way into the box.
It's going to be a goal.
Ronaldo, it is 4-1.
I think that's game.
You think that's game?
Yeah.
I think Spencer's not going to concede another 3 goals.
No.
Is Ferperry going to go to a 4-2-4 now?
Well, I don't think he's going to concede 3 goals without scoring himself.
Yeah.
He's who's like he's taking off.
Bad Stuber.
I'm surprised he had him on anyway.
Yeah, I mean it could be too little, too late to be honest. That mistake.
I think Ferperry's going to really be thinking, why did I not use Argentina now?
Yeah, we all thought he was going to use Argentina. It would suit his play down to the ground. We've seen Argentina used to really good effect in this tournament already. Super attacking lineup there. Tevez, Di Maria, Aguero, and obviously Messi.
Yeah.
The Bayern Munich team has differed dramatically.
Oh, all right, he's back in it.
He's back in it straight away. Straight away. Yeah, the Bayern Munich team has differed dramatically depending on who's using it, and this is the first time I've seen Dante used. Bad Stuber has hardly appeared either, and Ferperry's used both of them. But now it's 1-1, making it 4-2 on aggregate. Spencer would like to respond straight away now, I'm sure, get the fifth just to shut him up. And he may do that. Ronaldo, he may do that. Oh my word. Yeah. Unbelievable FIFA from this young British lad. 5-2 to Spencer now, representing the UK with absolute style.
That's what I say. It's always important to try and not concede just after you've scored. And it couldn't be more relevant for Ferky. He just scored, just got back into the game, and straight away Spencer's just pulled one back again. He's back to his 3-goal advantage.
And I must admit, we first started casting yesterday for this tournament, and Dave said to me off camera, he pointed out Spencer, he said this guy's good, he's young, he plays very well online, it's his first LAN event, but I expect big things from him.
Here we go.
And it looks like he's about to score a 6.
Penalty.
It's a penalty, is it? No.
Oh, wow.
So you did spot that.
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
You did highlight Brian at a later date as your favourite for the tournament.
Yeah.
But you did highlight the danger of Spencer.
Yeah, like, I think everyone knows that he's extremely good online, but there's always been a big difference between online and offline, and there's been like times in the past where someone's dominated online, they've gone to an offline event, they've just not been able to handle like the pressure or the difference in the game. But Spencer, like for his first event, just like I was speaking to him earlier, and he was like, I just wanted to get out the groups. He's in the final, and not only that, he's in the position where he looks like he's going to win it.
How bright do you think his future could be? Do you think he could be a future champion of a number of events?
Well, yeah, definitely. He's good enough, but as I said yesterday on the stream, it's a
could
goal.
Be another. Oh my word! Ronaldo in the air is just different class, isn't he?
I think he's definitely good enough to win other events, but like I said yesterday, it's rare someone absolutely dominates one version of the game. Like if someone wins more than 2 big titles on the same version of FIFA, then they've done well. Finch done it on GfinityVOD and ESWC, but other than that, I can't think of too many other examples where someone's done it. I mean, even when Bruce won ESWC, it was a different version of the game to when he won these FIWC titles. So, as good as Spencer is, you know, let's see how consistent he can be.
It's more about the next few years as opposed to just FIFA 15.
Yeah,
you know, he's young, he's 18 years old. He could go on to win a number of more titles and trophies over the next few years and versions of FIFA. But you know, Ferperry will be saying, hang on boys, I'm not out of this yet. It's 5-2, yes, but I've got more goals in me. I've proved in the quarter-final and the semi-final, I've scored 8 goals each time, 16 goals in total, that I've got goals galore in my locker. He just needs to show us that now. Ribéry, can he get this goal we're talking about? Franck Ribéry, he's overworking it a little bit, but there's a goal here, it's got to be a goal. No. Oh, that needed to go in. If that goes in, it's 5-3, it's game on, more than half. More than 45 minutes left, 60 minutes roughly, but it's going to be harder every minute that goes by now, and always there's a chance of Spencer scoring.
Yeah, I mean, what a massive shout by Spencer to use Portugal, because we thought he was going to use Barcelona. I mean, before the started, we were looking at their strengths, and both of them were obviously good in attack, so Argentina and Barcelona were what we thought they were going to use.
Goal, got to be a goal, got to be a goal, game on, game on, 2-2. 5-3. The question is, will Spencer come back and score straight away? Yeah,
well, if Ferky learnt anything from the first goal, he's going to try and do his absolute best to stop that happening. Oh, no, he's well offside. But we've seen in the past Spencer struggle to see games out. Let's just hope that's not going to happen in this one. Let's hope he's learnt his lesson before it's too late.
We knew there was going to be goals. 5-3 the score in aggregate now. 8 goals, that's the joint third highest scoring game we've had.
And the final as well. So.
And in the final, you can't complain. These two are the most entertaining in terms of attack that we've had in the tournament. So it's a great spectacle.
Yeah, I mean, for the viewers and like what you'd want to see in a final, these are the two players that you most want there. But I don't think there's going to be too many people who would. He's offside.
He's offside.
Yeah, but I don't think there's going to have been too many people who would have pinpointed these two to be in the final. I mean, like you said, I did say that Spencer would definitely want to look out for. It was just a question of whether he can bring his play from online and implement it offline, and he's done that absolutely brilliantly. He's in.
Oh, the big question.
He's going to chip, is he now?
Oh, here it goes. Oh,
no.
Good defending. The big question with the selection of Portugal over Barcelona with Spencer was, obviously the Ronaldo factor. No one was unaware of that. We all know how good he is. It's just the weaknesses in Portugal and whether that's worked out, that it's better or worse to go with them for Ronaldo. And Spencer's obviously seen it and said, I know how good I am with Ronaldo. I know what I can do with the guy. Maybe he knows what he can do with the others as well, like Nani and whatnot. And he said, I'm going to do it. Ronaldo's going to win me the game. And right now, that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah. He's going to be happy with this game so far. He's still got his 2-goal cushion.
Half time now in the second leg of the final. It is 5-3.
Yeah, he's limited Ferky to very minimal chances, but to be fair to him, he's taken the ones that have came his way.
There's definitely more goals to come. There's definitely more goals, but Fergan is free.
Yeah.
And that's with Spencer not scoring, and that makes it 5-4, and that would make it go to a third game.
Yeah, if you're Fernando now, you're just going to be thinking, what do I do? He hasn't changed his formation. He got a couple of goals in that half. He needs another 2 just to draw up, but he needs to just keep his defence. This is going to be a goal.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. So he's only one behind there. This is
5-4, guys.
Yeah.
This is the gift that keeps on giving this tournament. I can't believe it. 3-2 in this second leg, making it 5-4 to Spencer as things stand.
He needs to. Oh,
if he scores again, though.
There you go.
He just does it.
It's straight from kickoff. It happens. It happens too much on this game. Whenever you can, if you score a goal, it's like your players just don't react for some reason. It's happened twice.
Hang on, we're seeing if the ball went back or not.
Yeah, it did. Look,
it did go back.
Yeah, it did.
No, it's fine. It was clear. There was a rule that the ball has to go back, and it did. As you saw, it went back to someone who was in the centre circle. Yes, but he wasn't part of the 2 taking the kick. So it is fine. It is legal, and it's 3-3. And yeah, like you say, twice this game when Ferperry scored, Spencer's gone. You know what? Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, he's just
not another one. Surely he's gone to ground in the box. It's risky. He's gone for the chip.
Yeah.
What a game!
It's so hard to not concede. It's so hard not to concede after you've just scored. Like, as I was saying, your players just seem like they don't react at all, and it happened there. Like Boateng just let Ronaldo chest the ball down, and it's obviously going to be really frustrating. He's in again.
There's a ball here. I thought he was going to go to Nani on the floor, but he's going to try and find him here.
Oh, I thought he was going to get a touch in there.
Ronaldo, Quaresma. He's going to hit it.
Oh.
No. Neuer conceding 6 goals over 2 games. Neuer, you're not going to be happy about that, are you? I wonder if Ferperry's regretting. He scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
Ferperry, so he's done well.
So it's like 6-4 overall there. So we've seen 10 goals in the final.
10 goals, yeah. Incredible. And these guys are attack-minded players.
Not
another one, surely. It's going to
be. He's missed. That was so well worked.
There's been a couple of them. There's been a couple of them that Ferperry, if he put them away on another day, we'd be all even right now.
He works his attack so well. It's like he doesn't shoot unless it's an absolute chance. He could have shot then instead of passing it, but he worked a better chance for himself. Unfortunately, he just missed. It's
very true. Every time you see Ferperry have a clear shot on goal, it's always scoreable. It's always usually you think it's a goal.
Yeah,
surely not another one here. It's great defending from Boateng. Yeah, he never shoots in any kind of speculative situation. Yeah. Everyone will think he's going to score, and if he doesn't, it's a shock. Nani for Portugal and Spencer. The through ball's on. He's not gone with it. Yeah, there was an option there. Okay, he's Robin.
When it's playing at this pace, it's just playing into Spencer's hands.
But he needs to play quick because he needs goals now. He still needs 2 goals.
He's in. Lewandowski was on for the return.
What a final. 6-4 right now. Ronaldo to Nani. Nani's going to go back to Ronaldo. Can Ronaldo hold off his markers? He's taking his time. That's wonderful. Ronaldo to end it all. That would have finished it.
That would have rivaled Ferky's second goal in the second game against Tass. Although I'm still going to call that my goal of the tournament. That was absolutely brilliant. But
the chip.
Yeah.
What a goal that was. What we're seeing right here from Spencer is the one-man show Ronaldo, isn't it? Well, if he scored that, it would have just said, yep, that's why you choose Portugal.
Yeah.
Because no other player can do that in this game, I would say. Not to the extent that Ronaldo does.
No. I mean, with Ronaldo, it's not just the fact he's got his 5-star skill moves, but he's hard to tackle because he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the time when you tackle him, he just barges straight back into you and comes out with the ball. And
great knockdown.
Again, yeah, he's good for
got
that
everything,
as well.
Isn't he? Ronaldo, can he go through and end it? I think he's going to end it. I think it's all over.
Oh,
it's not.
What's he done that
it's
for?
It's not. Is that a little bit of cockiness, a little bit of showmanship coming through there?
No, I think that's just what's natural for him. Like,
right.
If you see him play online, whenever he scores, he either runs it round the keeper or chips it. So I thought he was going to run it round the keeper there, but he's gone for the Sean Allen, and he's not as good as Fergie.
That would have ended the game. That would have been 7-4 on aggregate. 3 goals is far too big a margin for Ferperry to make up, I think, in this short time. He's going 3-4-3 right now.
Yeah.
Very attacking. Lewandowski up top, Ribery and Robben either side. Alaba, Goetze, Müller and Bernat currently in the middle four, but I think he's going to change that a little bit. Dante is going to come off for, who's it going to be? Schweinsteiger, Rode, Alonso?
He wants someone fast out
there. Schweinsteiger in there.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll
tell you what, if Fergie comes back into this, he's going to be absolutely ruining that chance now. I mean, literally, if you just run straight at the keeper, you're going to go around him and they'll leave a big gap, and it's just a simple goal, and I thought that's what he's going to do because he's good at that.
We're definitely going to see another goal.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that, but it's just where it goes. There's been a few chances for Spencer in the last few minutes with Portugal. He's missed them, and if he took them, either one of them, it would be game over. But if Ferperry gets a goal now and he manages to not concede straight away, then he's cooking on gas. But right now, it's not going that way.
See, I think that goal would have sealed it as well. That could be a crucial miss, but let's see what Fergie can do.
That's a poor free kick. He's giving it away, and this could be it. So every time Spencer attacks now, there's going to be opportunities for him to score because the Bayern Munich boys are going for it. They're free at the back now. There's the ball, and it could be all over. Ronaldo! There it is.
Yeah.
I think we found our champion. His name's Spencer. He's 18. He's from the UK. 7-4 now on aggregate. You can't take anything away from this performance. And let's just remind ourselves what Ferperry did in the 2 rounds before this. He destroyed his opponents. 8 goals twice. He scored 8 goals against his quarter-final and semi-final opponent. So he's no mug. He's done very well.
Yeah. I mean,
but he's just been beaten by Spencer on the day.
Yeah, Spencer's he's outplayed him. He's created his chances and he's taken them well. He's again, I'll keep referring back to it. Spencer's being allowed to play at his own pace, and that's absolutely lethal. You cannot let anyone do that, especially when they attack as fast as what he does. But then again, if you're Fergie, what do you do? Because he scored how many goals was he in 3 games? 16.
16 in the 2 rounds.
Yeah. So 16 in 2 rounds. So you're going to be thinking to yourself, right, my style of play is going to work for me better than his style of play is going to work for him. But
it's all about who you're up against. It's all about what team you're playing, who the teams your opponent's got. And right now, Portugal Bayern on paper, it's Bayern all the way.
Yeah, I know he's just gone all out attack as well. He's got nothing to lose really.
He needs to score 3 goals in 8 minutes. It's very unlikely. Danny's on for Portugal. I've just seen. Yeah, it's just a spectacular performance from Spencer. It really is.
He's been brilliant in this game. I mean, he felt like when I spoke to him after his group stage games and against Bruce and against Brian, he felt like he'd struggled a bit. He even said to me that he felt like Bruce should have beat him. In my opinion, he had the better of the game, but he was just saying he was struggling a little bit against that style of play. But in the final, he's not had to play against them. I
mean, from a viewer's perspective, I haven't ever really seen Spencer look like losing. Every time he's played, the first game of the whole stream we saw him play, and he actually ended up drawing. The only game he hasn't won this whole time, by the way.
Yeah.
He ended up drawing, which was disappointing for him because he had a lot more chances.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Fabio, who was up against at the time, took his chances.
Yeah.
But he never looked like he was always on top.
Yeah, in fact, he actually lost the first game against Fabio 2-1.
Yeah, and then
and then he won 2-1. So I mean, that's So he actually lost his first game of the whole tournament and didn't let it affect him. Came back, and ever since then he's been on top of his game.
Definitely, what an incredible performance!
Yeah, I mean to show that sort of character in your first event at the age of 18, it could be a sign of things to come.
It really could, and he could be getting another one now. His guys tried to strike it there.
He knows
he's into injury time. It's 4-3 in the second leg, 7-4 on aggregate, 11 goals in the final. You couldn't wish for more as viewers at home. It's been a great final, and hats off to Ferperry for what he's done.
Yeah, I was about to say credit to Fergie. He's played well to get this far. He's got the goal of the tournament in my eyes, and congratulations to Spencer. Round
of applause for Spencer. Very good stuff. 3 shots on target, 3 goals from Ferperry. but the 12 shots and 11 on target from Spencer has made a difference, and it's just an incredible performance and a great tournament in general.
Yeah, definitely. There's been a lot of newcomers to the tournament. Spencer being one of them, winning on his debut. You got Alejandro as well, who got to the quarterfinals.
Yep.
So they've all done well. Some big names get knocked out early. Ivan, Boris Legend, went 8th in the group stage, was a shock to many. But yeah, overall it's been a great tournament. Great for the viewers, been some fantastic goals.
Incredible. And then let's not forget, Spencer takes himself $4,000 for that victory. He's $4,000 richer. Ferperry still takes $2,000 as the runner-up, so he's done well for himself as well. He's going to be. I feel for Ferperry, because he would have gone into that game on top of the world, 16 goals in 2 rounds, thinking he's untouchable, and he's been brought back down to earth with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's great.
I mean, he looks disappointed, and you've got to be. He's played absolutely brilliant in every single game. I think the first goal in that was crucial because I think if Ferky would have got it, then maybe we would have seen a different game. But it just goes to show how important that first goal can be, and just how important it is not to concede just after you've scored. It happened to him twice in that game. If that didn't happen, then he would have won by 2 goals. It would have drew the game.
And also, it's not new information, but Ronaldo, unbelievable. Like, I don't know exactly if we can see the stats, but Ronaldo scored a lot of goals there. He was the difference. He could have had more. And Portugal, definitely not the strongest team, but any team with Ronaldo is capable of winning against anyone.
Yeah, but I mean, Ronaldo, as good as he is, you've still got to be able to use him as well as what can. And if you saw Spencer in that game, the skills that he was using, he was just using him in positions that were so effective, and he used him to his maximum potential.
Yeah, it's incredible stuff. I think we're going to go over to Chris now, who's talking to our winner and the champion of the GfinityVOD Spring Masters, Spencer.
Thanks very much, guys. I am here with Spencer, the winner of the GfinityVOD Championship 2015 Spring Masters tournament for FIFA 15. How are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, because it was a close game until we went into the second, but I don't know. Can't believe I won. Yeah, I can't believe it.
Well, as I said throughout the entire tournament, a bit of a Cinderella story. This is your first ever LAN event that you've come to for FIFA, and you smashed it out of the park. Absolutely smashed it. I mean, you just look so controlled when it came to some of the other opponents. I mean, Perry managed to score 16 goals in 2 games, and everyone was like, he looked unstoppable. And watching you play from behind the wall here, this mysterious wall right here, you know what, I was just sitting there thinking, if there's anyone who's going to beat him, it's going to be you. And you showed what you had to do with Portugal, of all teams, which some people possibly consider a weaker team, but you just made them look like an absolute masterclass. How did you do it?
It was because the way Perry plays, because every other player I've played is possession, and the way Perry played, it just suits me, so I knew I'd win. After I got 2-goal lead, I was comfortable.
I suppose that's it. If you know how to play against someone, then you can easily dispatch them. And I think Dave said it as well, that had you played TAS, it might have been a completely different situation because of his play style. So I suppose in that way, you've got fortunate, but you've done exactly what you needed to do. You came out, you won the game, you kept a cool head, and you are our champion. So you're going to go home with $4,000. What are you going to spend it on?
Nothing. Save it.
Nothing.
Save it.
Save it. Well, I hope to see you at some future events. I'm sure that people are going to be taking you a little bit more seriously now. You've silenced your critics. You know, you're no longer considered that online warrior anymore. You've come to an offline event, and you've won it in your first attempt. That's got to be an amazing record. Like, personally, I'd probably retire now with a 100% win record at LAN, but that's just me. I'm that kind of guy. But is there anything you want to say, any shout-outs you want to give out before we sign off?
Well played to all the players. Good tournament, and yeah, well played.
I think that is a big thing. Let's give a big round of applause for all the players out there and all the guys who competed and all the help that we've had this weekend at this event. It's been a great, great time. I've enjoyed myself. I'm sure everyone else here has enjoyed themselves. And don't forget, you can get involved in playing online at gfinity.net. You could possibly be here playing like Spencer has done this weekend and get involved in some FIFA for our next Masters event. Also, if you want to come and watch it or any other games that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks in our Fulham Broadway events, get onto our website. There's a big button you can buy tickets for, and get involved in what we're doing, because we're doing massive things for esports and the esports community, and we want you guys to be involved as much as possible. But thank you very much on behalf of Gfinity and everyone here, especially for our fantastic casters, Spencer and David, throughout the weekend, and everyone else who has helped make this event possible. I hope to see you for the next one, and enjoy your evening. See you later.